Start. The next aspect of the submissions urged before the court by learned senior counsel is that state highways traverse across towns, cities, and villages. It has been urged that the application of the prohibitory distance of 500 meters would cause serious hardship, particularly if more than one state highway is found to intersect a municipal area. The example of the city of Coimbatore was cited before this court to urge that where more than one highway intersects a municipal area, the obligation to observe a distance of 500 meters would operate to cause serious prejudice. The learned counsel, appearing on behalf of the associations representing the liquor trade, or as the case may be, individual licensees, urged that a graduate solution was exempts those segments of the state highways which traverse through villages, cities, and towns should be adopted. Sri Kapil Sibal, Sri Harish Salve, Dr. A.M. Singhvi, Sri Jayant Bhushan, learned senior counsel, as well as other learned counsel, suggested the same approach. As and by way of an example, Sri Devdutt Kamath, learned counsel appearing for the state of Karnataka, informed the court that under the state excise rules, as exemption is provided from the application of a prescribed distance of 220 meters in the case of a municipality with a population of less than 20,000 people. To further buttress the submission, it was urged that the direction which has been issued by the court will result in a loss of revenue to the states. The direction it was submitted would result in individual hardship in cases where the shifting of a liquor shop may not be possible due to geographical location or topography. Alternatively, it was submitted that the shifting of a liquor shop may encounter that difficulties such as the presence of residential areas or the requirement of maintaining a stipulated distance from educational and religious institutions. The judgment delivered by this court on 15 December 2016 indicates a rationale and basis for not allowing the exemption for those segments of national and state highways which fall within the limits of municipal or local authorities. This court noted that such an exclusion would defeat the policy since the availability of liquor along such stretches of national or state highways would merely allow drivers to replenish the stock of alcohol, resulting in a situation the policy seeks to avoid. In the first place, the directions which have been issued by this court restrain the grant of licenses for the sale of liquor along national and state highways and within a stipulated distance of 500 meters of the outer edge of a highway or of a service lane along the state highway. Sale of liquor along the highways is not exhaustive of the broad canvas of areas in which licenses which may be granted by a state, apart from areas along the national and state highways or the stipulated distance of 500 meters. Licenses can be granted over other areas of the states and union territories subject to compliance with the other requirements of the excise rules. No state has placed any data before the court to indicate that no license can be granted at all by it in an area other than along a state highway or the buffer distance prescribed. It would defy reason to assume that in municipal areas availability of liquor is only along the segment of a highway. It may be attractive to the vendor to sell liquor along the highway, but that is not the touchstone of a norm which protects public health and seeks to curb fatalities on the highways of the nation. The states are free to realize revenues from liquor licenses in the overwhelming a large swath of territories that lie outside the national and state highways and the buffer distance of 500 meters. Full stop.